Here we go. It's time. So welcome everybody. Happy Monday. I don't know. It's every day blurs into the next for me. So happy Blurs Day. I do have a bolster and a block close by. So if you are somewhere where you don't have a block, hopefully there's a pillow or something that might work. Come up to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. They can be hips width apart. Bring the weight into your heels and close your eyes. Loosen up your arms, let your hands hang heavy. Breathing through your nose. Start to cultivate tonight the Ujjayi breathing, the breath of victory. Breathe in and out by your nose, using your palate, sort of the top of the mouth and back of the throat. This is a regulating breath. It's also considered a warming breath. So it is often coupled with vinyasa. And as you breathe, make it steady. Let there be a texture to it, but not snoring. So it's not a snoring sound. Bring your hands, palms to the heart. Continuing with this breath. Set an intention for class tonight. It can be anything, something really simple, like just to feel the weight of whatever body part is touching the ground. It's a really nice idea for grounding. Maybe it's a little more high-minded, like thinking about peace or calm. Stay with your breath, open your eyes, and inhale, reach your arms up over your head, palms touch. Exhale, hands through center, weight in your heels, straighten the legs, and inhale again, arms up, palms touch, add a little back bend. And exhale, hands through center. Do 3 more like that on your own. Add the back bend at the top and exhale, crown up. Last 2. As you finish this next one, take your time. Keep your hands at your heart. Shoulders relax, jaw relax. Weight in the heels, shoulders back. Inhale again, reach your arms up, add the back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Swan dive your arms, fingers to your shins, and come up halfway, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, back bend at the top, and exhale right away, fold forward. Roll your hip bones over the femur bones, come up halfway. See if you can arch your back here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach, open your palms, thumbs toward the back of the room, and hands to prayer. Moving on from here. Inhale, reach arms out and up, back bend, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, come up partway. Bend your knees, fingers down, step your left foot back. Left foot back, hands on either side of your right foot. My hands are a little far forward, just a bit. Now shift From lunge to pyramid, straighten both legs, forehead towards your shins. And again, lunge to pyramid. You can move with your breath. Inhale into the lunge. And exhale, forehead to the shin. Let's do 2 more. Press back through the back heel, whether you're in the lunge or the straight-legged version. Now shift to lunge. Bring all of your weight into your right foot. Stand up on right leg, straighten the right leg, and lift your arms up into a warrior 3 pose, balancing airplane. Airplane. Lift your back leg higher and lift your arms higher like an arabesque. Arch your back. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hands, lift your back heel. Now bring both hands to the mat, left leg up into a standing split. Keep lifting left leg. Inhale, come up halfway, keep your left leg up. And release left foot to right, feet together, fold. Hands to shins, come up halfway. Bend your knees, hands down, step right foot back, big step. So you're in the lunge. Draw your belly in, shoulders back. Take a breath. And as you exhale, straighten both legs, forehead towards left shin. Inhale, forward. Lunge, press back through the right heel, chest open. And again, move between these 2 positions. Use your Ujjayi breath. One more set like that. Come forward into lunge, left foot forward. Bring your weight into your left foot. Transfer your weight into your left leg. Straighten the leg, lift your right leg. Square your both hips. So the right hip faces downwards. Press back through the right big toe mound and open your arms up into the airplane position. It's called Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Lift your right leg higher. Squeeze firm the legs, your glutes, arch your spine. Little wobbling, yes, it's normal. Maybe tipping over is also normal. Lift the back of your hands higher. Lift your right heel higher. Take 1 more breath. Both hands to the mat. Lift your right leg to the sky into a standing split. Hands on the mat, right leg high. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, right foot to left. Fold forward, kind of a little baby crouch. So your belly comes to your thighs. Let's grab the back of your head with your hands, interlace your hands, and just kind of rest your arms. So your arms weigh your head down, relax your neck. Now scoop your belly in and begin to straighten the legs. Shift your weight forward. Take 1 more breath. And release your hands down. Roll up, belly in. Arms are relaxed as you roll up. Shoulders back at the top, head up. And cultivate again the Ujjayi breath. Breathe in and breathe out by your nose. Engage the back of the throat. Now bring hands, palms to the back of your hips, elbows towards each other, lift your chest and push your hips forward. Back bend. Without forcing, lift the rib cage higher and look back. Look for the wall behind you, elbows towards each other. Start to push your hips side to side, shifting side to side, right, left. Breathe. Rock right, rock left, come back to center. Tuck your chin if you need to, and stand upright. Arms down. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers, make your steeple. Let's do the half moon series. I'll turn to the side. Take a big breath and reach over to the right, push your hips over to the left. So reach over to the right, push your hips over to the left. Lift your chin, squeeze your palms, tuck your butt under, and breathe. Reach your palms to the right, push your hips over to the left. Stretch right, push hips, and inhale, come up. Stretch up tall through center and bend over to the other side. Arms and ears together, hips over to the right. Stretch your upper body to the left. Settle into your breath. Lengthen, squeeze firm glutes, thigh muscles, reach. And inhale up. Okay, so you can either keep your hands just like this or take your hands behind your hips for a back bend. Okay, Michelle has done this a million times. So you choose, close your mouth, breathe through your nose, and release your neck and head back. Look for the floor behind you. So you can either keep your hands interlaced or take your hands to your hips like we did just a moment ago. Look for the wall behind you and begin to deepen into your back bend. Bring the weight into your heels, hips forward. Maybe you have your hands squeezing together, arms back. There you go. Look back. And inhale up. Inhale up, stretch up, bend your knees. And come forward. Hands to the mat. Be very gentle as you shift forward from that back bend. Once your hands come to the mat, bend your knees, alternating right and left. Bend and straighten. Alternate right, left, one more to each side. Now bend your knees, feet together, reach back and grab your heels or the back of your legs. See if you can pull your elbows behind you. Relax down through your neck, pull on your heels and start to lift your hips up. Stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. Bring the weight forward, lift your shoulders and breathe. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. So it's regulating here. Regulate. Belly in, lift your shoulders, firm your thighs, go to your maximum and release. Bring your hands together. We'll stretch all the way up tall, all the way up, hands up. Add the back bend at the top, hips forward, look back. And release. Come up, arms down. Come to the front of your mat. Have some room, like, I always get just a little too close to my mirror, so I'm gonna back up. So I guess I'm talking to myself. Have some room. Feet together, arms up, palms touch, back bend. Fold forward all the way. Hands to the mat, come up halfway, inhale. Bend your knees. Let's take left foot back, palms to the floor, right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, forward into a plank. Take your knees to the mat, top of your feet to the mat, lower your body and pull your shoulders back. Elbows in for low cobra. Push your toes into the floor and arch your spine. So back bend. Push your toes into the floor, lock your knees. Firm your thigh muscles, pull your chest forward. Lower back to your mat. Turn your toes under and press up, plank, down dog. Ujjayi breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward and step or hop your feet between your hands, fold. Inhale, rise up. When your hands, palms touch at the top, arch back. Hips forward, back bend. And hands, palms to the heart. Inhale again, arms out and up, palms touch, back bend. Fold forward. Hands to the mat, come up halfway. Bend your knees and right leg back. So lunge. Left foot back, down dog. Plank. Top of a push-up. Knees down if you need to. Shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows lower. Roll up over your toes. Straighten your arms, upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, firm your legs. Shoulders back. Think about shoulder blades together and down. Look up. Roll over your toes, down dog. I have to step my feet in usually from coming to plank to down dog. Sometimes you'll hear teachers, and I know I've said it in the past, that, you know, there's this perfect geometry between plank and down dog, but, you know, sometimes you gotta step your feet in. It's okay. Now lift right leg up. Keep your hips square. Look forward and step your right foot between your hands. Take your left heel to the mat. Take your right arm to the inside of your right knee and lift your left arm up. Take your left arm over the side of your head, reaching for the front of the room into a side angle pose. Push your right knee back with your elbow. Reach your left arm all the way forward. Push your hips forward. Look down, take both hands down, lift your left heel and step right foot back. Down dog, flow into plank, up dog, down dog if you like. I'm gonna hang out here in down dog. And left leg up, left foot up, keep the hips level. Look forward and step your left foot forward. Lunge, right heel down. So setting up, left hand to the inside of the left foot, the knee to the inside. Sorry, the elbow to the inside of the knee, right arm up. Take your right arm forward over towards the front of the space. Bend your left knee and see if you can spin your right side chest forward. Push your left knee back with your elbow. Straighten your right leg even more. Press the outer edge of your foot into the mat. Look down. Right hand down. Left hand down. Lift your right heel and step left foot back. Down dog and close your. Meeting in down dog. Lift up. Again, right foot forward. Left heel down. Warrior two. Arms level to the mat. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your hands and pull your hands down towards the floor. Arch your spine. Keep your right leg bent. Open the front of your throat, arch back, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Bend your right knee a little bit more. Keep your body just like this. Now hinge forward from your hips. Take your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee, humble warrior. Squeeze your palms, lift them towards the sky, maybe even they come forward. Look down, release your hands. Lift your left heel and step right foot back. Hold here or flow. Plank. Knees down if you need to, lower. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. And that transition between up dog and down dog, really use your belly. Lift your left leg. Keep the hips level. Look forward, left foot forward between your hands and right heel down. Warrior two. Interlace your hands behind you. Squeeze your palms. Lift your chest and arch. Back bend. Open the front of the throat. Squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. Bend your left knee more. Fold forward, humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Feel how grounded the feet are here. Yes. Squeeze palms and reach your arms forward. Let your head drop. It's okay. Shoulder blades towards each other. And look down. Hands to the mat. Lift your right heel and left foot back. Okay, so keep your belly in right away if you're coming into plank. Belly in, belly in, belly in, belly in, hug. Bend your elbows lower, hug it in. Up dog. Don't lose that contact, belly in. Keep it in and roll back into down dog. Super hard to talk and do that. Right leg up. Look forward. Right foot between your hands. Left heel down. So this time, straighten your legs and fold over your right shin. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Bend your right knee. Come to warrior two. Now straighten both legs. Triangle. Triangle A. Right fingertips. Let's reach fingertips between big toe, second toe tonight. Open your chest, your collarbones, and suck your stomach in. Push your butt forward. Chin to the left shoulder if that works for your neck. Okay, so from here, keep your body just like this. Interlace your hands behind you and squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Chest opening. What happens if you push your hips forward a little bit more and pull your left shoulder back? We're not going into any humble thing here. I guess we could. Let's try it. Shift your body. Keep your hands interlaced as you fold your body. Hey, that does work. Oh my God. I've never done this before. I just discovered it. Not really. I'm sure people have done this for years, but new to me. Is it new to you guys? Stop talking, Leslie. Release your hands to the mat. Bend your right knee, lift your left heel, and step right foot back. Down dog. Hug your belly in, come to plank. Hug your belly in, lower, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, belly, belly, belly. Belly in as you roll to down dog, belly in. Lift your left leg. Left foot between your hands. Straighten both legs, drape your body over your left leg. It's pretty magical, this moment. Look forward, bend your left leg. So you might have to readjust where your right heel is. That's fine. Warrior two, arms open. Straighten the left leg. Triangle A, fingertips between big toe, second toe, and arms over your head. I mean, right arm. Right arm reaching to the sky. So the thing with triangle is you got to push your butt forward, because otherwise, I'll turn to the side. What ends up happening is you stick some of us anyway, stick our butt way back. So you got to push your hips forward, like really pushing, pushing, pushing to try to get your whole body in the same plane. And my neck is tight, so turning to the right is not as easy. Hips forward, right shoulder back. Hips forward, right shoulder back. Interlace hands. Squeeze your palms together, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Now, look down and fold over the left leg, left shoulder maybe to the inside of the left knee. Let your head drop, trust yourself. Breathe. Firm the thighs, keep inhaling, keep exhaling. Look down, release your hands, lift your right heel, step back. You can hold here, you can flow. Belly in, plank, chaturanga. Keep your elbows in, up dog. Keep your belly in and come to down. Take your knees to the mat. From here, walk your hands forward. Lower onto your forearms and bring either your chin or your forehead or your chin to the mat. This is puppy dog, AKA melting heart pose. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Relax your shoulders. Let your forearms support you. Like, I can freely move my hands, and most of the weight is on my forearms. Okay, so you guys all know cat and cow. We didn't do any of the sort of classic cat and cow. What happens if you do that here? Round your spine, and inhale into the back bend. So be careful on your neck. It's a lot on the neck. No pressure on your head. But arch your spine. You can move your head if you need to as you shift between the two postures. Be careful on your shoulders as well. Let's do 3 more rounds. Walk your elbows back and come to child's pose. Arms at your sides, rest. All right, dudes. What we will do now is spend a little bit of time in yin. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Just use one yoga block. I might have my towel. I'm gonna, yeah, definitely have my towel. So here's what's gonna happen. Block or whatever it is that you're using. I know at least one of you is in a foreign place. Block under your mid back and your legs in butterfly pose. So I put my head on my rolled up towel to start and decided that I actually don't need it. So I removed the towel and I'm laying in butterfly. My hips on the floor, my shoulders are not, but the back of my head is on the floor. Take your arms out in any position. I like kind of cactus here. And if you don't have a block, rolled up towel, a pillow rolled up, maybe a pillow rolled up with a towel over it, that can actually be a really nice way to pretend that you're using a block. You are also welcome to use a rolled up yoga mat up and down the spine. That's a really nice option. So this is a supported fish pose. Supported fish. So what I just did was I took my block and I put it on the highest level. Well, no, I guess it would be, I guess it is the highest level. This round block is super confusing to try and teach with, but it's what I got. So I have the block, I turned it on its side. So now I'm balancing with the block up and down my spine. I'm arching back. And because my head doesn't touch the ground and the towel isn't quite enough, I'm going to use my hands to support the back of my head. So if that sounds like it would be magical for you right now, give it a try. We'll take about another 90 seconds. Breathe, settle in. So whatever you have under your shoulder blades, see if you can take the next couple of breaths to squeeze your shoulder blades around the object, kind of like you're trying to pick it up with your shoulder blades. So whether you're using a towel, a block, a pillow, see if you can really activate those muscles. Relax the muscles of your face, and then relax your arms, your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Bend your knees, straighten your legs so they're side by side. If you have your hand behind your hands behind your head, use your arms to lift your upper body just enough so you can get your elbows on the floor and your head up in a good position. You're not gonna like screw up your neck. Hands on the floor behind you or underneath you, forearms underneath you. Take your object, your block, your pillow, whatever it is, out and lie back. Lie back all the way on the mat. And receive the postures. How does that feel? Oh, like a little slice of heaven. Shoulders, back of your head, hips, back of your hands, and heels flat. Heavy on the mat. So I love to follow deep back bends with twisting. Let's take a few more breaths. My body is still receiving the pose. There's a lot of shifting and almost like a wave of pulse, waves of energy. Roll your head side to side a few times. Head back to center. Bend your knees so the soles of your feet are on the mat. Did anyone get a hip pop or anything from that? Yeah. Okay, so walk your feet close towards your hips. Open your knees. And let's just take a little baby bridge. Lift your hips up. And this will help to reactivate, reinvigorate your muscles after that back bend. Supported. So find your back muscles lift and then lower. Take your arms out to a T. Drop both knees over to the right, and we're going to hang out here in a twist. Turn your head to the left if that matters. From arms out to a T, see if you can take your arms above your head and grab your, let's go right wrist with your left hand and arch a little bit more. So use your shoulders and the back of your head to walk your upper body over to the left side, but pull your right wrist with your left hand. So this is adding a back bend into a twist. And it isn't a continuous like forced pull of the right wrist, but it does feel good to use your left hand to kind of roll and manipulate that wrist. So pull and maybe even pull and twist it. Pull it the other way and then twist it. And if that doesn't make sense, just kind of squeeze with your left hand. Sometimes my instructions totally make sense to me. And then I look over and people have puzzled looks on their faces. Oh yeah, it's a thing. Now release your arms to your sides, bend your elbows, and use your elbows, your shoulders, the back of your head, and walk your upper body now to the right. So you're still in the twist with your legs to the right. This time with your right hand, take your left wrist and pull. It's kind of awkward. Just pull it over to the right. Be careful of your right shoulder. And then use your right hand to massage and twist your left wrist. Pretty nice, huh? We gotta work it, you know. The bones, the joints need pressure, but they also need a pressure release. So what happens here? Compression to the throat, a back bend opening to the front side of the body. Take one more breath. As you exhale, elbows come alongside the body. Use the back of your head and your shoulders to walk yourself back to center. Use your hands, lift your knees, and drop your both legs over to the left side. We have all of that to do on this side. Before we do, take your arms out to a T and just rest here. Get passive. Relax your legs. This is yin. Classically, these yin postures are held for like 5 minutes, maybe more. 3 to 5 minutes is kind of basic. So the legs are definitely going to stay yin as we take our arms over our heads. Use your arms, shoulders, upper body, walk your upper body to the right. Take your right hand to your right side, so you're in a twist. Twist, back bend, head on the floor, shoulders pretty much on the floor, mostly left hip on the floor. Yeah, your feet, maybe left shin, thigh. Your legs relaxed. Use your right hand and work the left wrist. You can even walk your hand up the forearm a little. Squeeze and twist. This is effective pressure on the wrists. As you work your hand up a little higher, give yourself an Indian burn. Oh God, that's not a good thing to say anymore. You know what I'm saying though, like twist your skin. White people and there's dumb things that they say. Me. Twist, pull your skin, rotate. So you can massage up the arm. Relax your arms, release the arms, but stay in the twist. Arch your back. And then relax again in the twist. Now take your arms alongside you. We're gonna walk upper body over to the other side. Use your elbows. Walk upper body over to the left. Keep your legs like this. Yeah. Of course. What a great thing to do on a Monday night. Okay, my friends. My left shoulder is like, wait, this doesn't feel very good. So I had to readjust. So knees to the left, upper body to the left, arms to the left. Use your left hand to squeeze your right wrist. Squeeze, twist, rotate. You can open your right fingers, really strong, and then let the hand relax and squeeze and twist. And then start to walk your left hand more up the right forearm. Massage, use your fingers, your strong hands, massage into the forearm, and then start to squeeze your skin and rotate the flesh. Rotate the flesh. Why is that so much more complicated to say? In the yoga world of the last, I don't know, 5 years or so, longer probably. There's been a movement of trauma informed teaching, and it's good, you know, being sensitive about lots of things, you know, especially when it comes to you know, you don't know what someone brings into the yoga room with them that from their past. And yoga is a very vulnerable thing. You know, you're upside down and your butt is up in the air, and you know, someone might walk behind you, and that can you know, be uncomfortable for people. All right, let's release your arms. So being a trauma informed instructor, you know, you try to minimize and make it a really safe environment for everybody. Okay. Be careful, bend your elbows. Use your elbows, the back of your head, walk your upper body to center, and use your hands now. Take them to your legs, use them to lift your knees, square yourself on your mat. You don't have to be totally flush with it, it's fine. And straighten your legs, straighten your arms, and rest in corpse pose. Receive the magic of yin. So notice how when you come out of the pose, again, those waves, this echo of the pose, flooding through you. You may notice an area where there's like an especially vivid sensation or color or texture. Like my right hip is especially noticeable right now. It has lots of power, energy coming through it. Receiving, responding. So many benefits here to holding postures for a long time. That was about 16 minutes in the twists that we just did. Now stretch your arms long over your heads. Reach right side, left side. On your next exhale, hug your knees into your chest. I hope you didn't hear me yawning. It wasn't, not you. I just woke up really early. Hands on your shins, rock a little bit side to side. Legs relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And then as you start to rock more, see if you can squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, but kind of like alternate it, like rock, squeeze, Rock, squeeze, rock, squeeze, squeeze. So kind of like chest pop, rock, chest pop. And then dork. Roll again. Last side, right, left. So what we're doing is really kind of coming into awareness of the strong muscles that help us back bend. Bring your feet to the mat. With your feet on the mat, keep your elbows bent. Your arms, your hands can be soft. Like you don't have to go to robot. Robot might help. Pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Push your upper arms and elbows into the floor and arch your spine. And then relax. Just let everything come back to the mat. On an inhale again, lift your chest, push your tail into the floor, push your elbows into the floor, arch your spine. And relax. Bring your hands underneath your hips. So lift your hips up, lower your hips onto your wrists. And I'm gonna go palms face down. You can do either, palms up or down. Walk your hips side to side on your wrists. Here's another wrist exercise. Smushing right and left your weight from your hips, the pointiness of your bones pushing into your wrists. One more time each side. Add the back bend. Okay, now come to center. Keep your body, your upper body at least like this, straighten your legs. Fish pose without the block. So push your elbows, your forearms into the floor and lift your chest up. Start to slide your head so the top of your head comes to your mat. Not so much pressure on the top of the head though, right? So it's minimal pressure. Relax your legs, push your your forearms down and see if you can get a little bit more space into the back bend. Feel the muscles along your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, arch, broaden your chest, arch, and release. Tuck your chin, gently roll to the back of your head, bend your knees, feet on the floor, and hips up, arms down at your sides. That fish pose. Open your arms away from you, open your feet as wide as your mat, and move your legs right and left. One more each side. So twists after back bends. They're not always right after, but not a bad idea. Okay, setting yourself up for bridge. If you're using a block tonight, my round block just rolled away. There we go. I grabbed it. Bring your block between your knees. Walk your heels towards your hips. Grab your heels, push your upper arms, your forearms down, and lift your hips up. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it. Squeeze your butt, lift your hips, push your feet gently down, rebound up. Press your upper arms gently down and rebound up. Squeeze your butt, lift your hips, bring your chest to your chin, take one more breath and lower. All right, wheel or bridge. So I want to invite you in your wheel to lift one leg at a time. Option to do that in bridge, right? Hands come under your shoulders for your wheels set up. And think super hard about elbows together. They're not gonna be together, but I don't want them splaying open. This is your absolute rule. Elbows towards each other, not open, okay? So keep your elbows in line with your body. Make sure you're not on your hair. Let's start with the arching spine. Tail down, back of your head down, push your hands into the floor for wheel, press down into the floor and lift your hips up. Come up maybe if you need to, top of your head for a second, and then push all the way up. Good place to stay. If you need to come out, tuck your chin and lower onto the back of your neck and rest, okay? So one leg, right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips level. Keep your hips up, squeeze your butt. Push your hands into the floor and lower your right leg. Stay high, lift, left leg up, squeeze your butt. Look at the floor between your thumbs and left leg down. Come to the back of your head, your shoulders and arms down. Straighten your legs, arms at your sides, and receive your wheel. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. That's just what the doctor ordered. Take 2 more breaths. And we're gonna do it again, just for funsies. If you're feeling like you're tapped out, bridge pose, okay? Wheel, and we'll have an option to go leg up, and you can also do that in your bridge. Hands under shoulders, elbows close to each other, like think about them as if they could touch. Hips up, press up. Do it. Arch your spine, right leg up. Straighten your leg to the sky. Squeeze your butt. Right leg down. Left leg up. Left leg down. Tuck your chin lower onto the back of your head, your shoulders, arms down. Straighten your legs and release the pose. Just be right here. Good job, you guys. Okay. Bend your knees. Let's take a nice long twist. Let's cross left leg over the right with your legs bent. Walk your hips to the left. Drop both knees to the right. Twisted roots pose. Stretch your right arm overhead if that feels good. Both arms overhead if that feels good. I kind of have like a very loose, open cactus arms. And just drape your body to the floor. Let go of any breathing technique. Just so I'm conscious of the time. Shoulders open, relaxed, wrists relaxed. Up to you if you turn your head in this twist. Relax legs, hips, and just feel the body heavy to the mat. Maybe bring your awareness, your mindful attention without judgment, of course. Bring it to the areas of skin that are exposed. Maybe there's a breeze. Deepen your breath. Relax your jaw. Take one more breath. Bring your hands alongside your legs. Use your feet, your hands, and lift your legs back to center. Uncross your legs, and we'll go to corpse pose. Straighten your legs. Stretch out. Take a deep breath in, belly rises. Sigh it out, exhale. Bend your knees, feet on the floor. Cross your legs right over left. Take your arms away from you, your hips to the right, and drop both knees over to the left side. Arms out, maybe cactus. It's a lot to have your arms away from you in this pose. Perhaps one side is more available, but allow for some time. That's kind of the mantra in yin is give yourself time and maybe a little heat and pressure. Time, heat, and pressure. It will change your body. Legs relax, even though they're in this twist. Right shoulder toward the floor. It might not be touching. That's okay. And ride your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. You don't have to use your ujjayi here if you don't want to. Home practice has been so wonderful. And, it's definitely not for everyone. It's very rewarding if you can make it a regular thing. But, practicing in a group has its gifts as well. So maybe we should plan a outdoor yoga night sometime soon. Start to deepen your breath here. Take 2 more breaths. Uncross your legs, bring your arms alongside your legs, and use your arms, your feet to lift yourself back up. Take a moment, square yourself on your mat, and stretch your legs out. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. So I know you're all cozy and relaxed after that. Take another handful of breaths, receiving the twist. So because our back is ready, I want to explore something very different. It will require us to have a wall. So hopefully you're near a wall, hopefully. If you don't have a wall, the doorway is fine, as long as you don't think the door will open on you. Better to open in than out if you do have a door, okay? So hug your legs in, give yourself a little squeeze, bear hug. Hips might feel kind of tight after all of what we just did. Unfortunate reality, sometimes after back bends, your hips are like, wait a minute, I'm gonna tighten back up. But that's what all those warriors were for, to get the hips open. Come to center and roll up. Locate your wall. I'm gonna use the mirror because it's easiest for me right here. So locate your wall, drag your mat to the wall. And if you need to take your phone or device with you to the wall, you grab that baby, Okay, watch before anything happens, before you try this at home. Forearm balance at the wall. So come watch though. Come close to the wall and your head will not touch the floor, okay, you guys? So don't let your head rest on the ground. It's not like a tripod headstand. Come into the forearm dolphin and you can kick one or both legs up, okay? As long as you can hold yourself, this is a good place to work. If you feel like your shoulders are gonna collapse, just hang out here in dolphin. Dolphin is a shoulder strengthener, okay? So let's give it a try. I'll watch you guys. Oh, no. I think I might have frozen. Did I freeze? Uh-oh. I think I froze. Dang. All right. I wish I had Adam's phone number. All right, I'm just gonna keep moving, okay? So hopefully the connection has been restored. Oh, okay, you're not frozen anymore. Oh, good, okay. How was that? Are you happy? I think I froze for a long time. You guys okay? Okay. Shit. I'm gonna try it again now. So this next round, forearms down, dolphin, legs up, and then bend your knees and see if you can get your shins to the wall. So you're in a scorpion pose. The scorpion feels a little unstable, and just because it's such a deep back bend, you can't exactly see what's happening. So one of the things in the scorpion is to look forward, and maybe just your toes stay on the wall. Look forward, push your forearms into the floor, and then try and get your toes off the wall and see if you can hover, 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 hover. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades and release. Take a child's pose. It's pretty good. Oh God, you guys, I love this so much. All right. How is the scorpion? Oh. We're gonna do it one more time. So give it one more whirl, and option to keep your legs lifted. I'm gonna kick up with my other leg. So that's important to do as well. So in this forearm balance, maybe one or both legs comes off the wall and play with that. So press your forearms down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you're doing the back bend, if you're just balancing, try and broaden your shoulders. Hug your legs together, squeeze your butt. Squeeze a little bit, chin forward. Okay. Child's pose in between. All right. I hope you guys are still there. Okay. Awesome. Good job. So you can party down with that now that it's in your repertoire. Party down. We're going to finish, since we have the wall tonight, with legs up the wall. So hips all the way to the wall and stretch your legs up. Take your arms alongside you and just settle in there. Relax your everything. Your toes, your heels, your fingers, your knuckles. And let go of any techniques, any shoulds, should nots. Just breathe. The forearm balance is called peacock pose, peacock feather. There is a version of peacock, kind of like, imagine your whole body parallel to the floor, but you're balancing on your hands with your elbows in your belly. So maybe I'll invite us to do that next week. That sounds great. Peacock and peacock feather. Take your hands to your thigh bones and push your legs toward the wall. Shoulders back and then forward. Shoulders back and then forward. As you push your hands into your legs to traction your hips and spine. Massage your legs from the top of your thigh, which is by your pelvis, up towards your knees. So start and work your way up towards your knees. Massage the outer part of the leg. Use your fingers, the heel of your hand. You can alternate right, left. Legs up the wall is a really, really fabulous practice. I've got dozens of wall yin classes in my little email I send out. So in wall yin, we're doing this a lot. If that feels like something you want to try, give it a whirl. All right, you guys. So you can stay here as long as you want. If you feel so moved, you can also take a little squat here. Take your feet to the wall, open your knees, and it's like doing a deep squat, except without all the work. You just get the benefit of the flexibility. So take your time. I'm going to start to close shop up. As you rest in place, come back to your intention, whatever came to mind at the beginning of class. Just to seal it off. Seal it with a kiss. Bring your hands wherever you are, hands palms to your third eye. Couple breaths. So seal out your intention here. On your next exhale, hands palms to your heart. Stay here in the squat as long as you like, you guys. When you do come out, be gentle. Give yourself some time. You might even feel a little dizzy when you come to stand. Have a great rest of your night. Namaste. See you next time. Peace.